3, 2, 1, action. Recently in Pasadena, California.
I've been there.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Please not a Corona story.
No.
Oh, thank God.
It's a Attack of the Bees story.
We got a lot of bees in California.
I love it. Did you see what he did?
It's fine. She can watch it later.
It was golden. I've never seen him do that shit before.
Yeah, watch it back.
You guys have to rewind it. Anyway,
I saw it.
That was my favorite Steve moment of my life. Okay.
Damn.
So, there was a swarm of very aggressive bees. An estimated 30,000 to 40,000 bees.
Whole fuck a lot of bees.
It's fuck.
In one fucking
Have you heard when they're together?
Yeah.
It's
I have
fucking scary.
a flower tree. Well, it's a big tree that blossoms with lots of flowers.
We got it the first time.
It's like a broccoli of a tree, right?
Okay. What color?
It's when the flowers come out, it blossoms with white.
Damn.
Oh, pretty.
And the whole tree sounds like a bee. So when you get close to it, it sounds like bees.
I would hope
The
so.
whole thing.
What's the tree look like during the wintertime?
Green.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like a
It
broccoli.
stays.
We're in California.
It doesn't. The leaves don't fall.
Oh.
It's one of those trees. Yeah, but the whole thing. I was like out there and I was listening and I was like, "Is there a weed whacker somewhere here?"
Damn.
And then the whole tree was fucking filled with those fuckers.
Maybe they're not even flowers and they're all bees.
Just like pretending like they're flowers in little
Yeah.
clusters.
They're
That's
like
so
fucking
scary.
with you.
Dude, when I was a kid, I got a fucking net from the dollar store, and so I was gonna go like hunt fireflies and shit because I lived in the East Coast. And fireflies is amazing, by the way. When you have
cool.
those, oh, it's so
Lucky.
cool. Okay, so during the day, I was just walking around my fucking net because I'm bored as hell, and I see this beautiful, like it's like a neon-looking bug. It was neon, like neon blue and red. And I was like, I gotta fucking catch this bug. So I'm trying to get it with my net. I follow it all the way to a bush, and then I get attacked by like fucking 14 yellow jackets. Like in my neck, neck, back.
So that was like the little sexy one, fucking luring you into their hood.
Honey trap.
I don't even know what that first bug
It
was.
wasn't even real. It's all fake.
It was a yellow jacket nest.
It was a
Jacket with a green.
Yeah.
She put on her green jacket. Yeah. Let me go fucking tempt Steve Greene to come over here.
It was a Brazilian tourist trap.
That's why.
I didn't even think of that.
Steve Green.
Neon green.
I pictured this boy as like Christopher Robin and shit. Like fucking frolic.
Did you have to go to the hospital?
No. Thankfully, I'm not allergic to bees, so it was.
We got stung like 20 times?
Well, yellow jacket
But I'm not a
is
little
a
pussy, though.
hornet or something, right? They're not bees, right?
Yeah, they're wasps.
Yeah, wasps.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they just keep fucking.
They
hitting
don't
you.
stop, man. They
Yeah.
fucking get you and get
What
you.
happened? Were you like,
I don't know. I got stung by like 14 times. And,
did you stand there?
I ran
Did you
home.
run like while you hold it in the net?
I was running home and fucking doing all that shit, doing whatever the fuck
That's always so funny when it's far away and you see something just
That's exactly why
Then
the
you just-
story
then you just
is
run.
hilarious. So this story, back to the story, there were initially, someone called 911 about a person being stung by a bee near Pasadena City College. And so when first responders got there, they got attacked, like insanely attacked.
The first responders did?
Yes. So like firefighters, policemen.
Can you imagine the whole Pasadena Police Department like doing this shit?
We need backup right down here. Ah, God damn it. Ah. And they're like, oh, what's happening down
Doesn't matter
there?
how tough you look in full SWAT gear, like you're ready to take over the world, but you're just like, shit, and they go inside and you're all getting stung.
Yeah, so the first firefighter that got there, he initially went to go check it out, and then he just
It's like a Law and Order episode.
he just started getting attacked like crazy, so he started running back to the vehicle to try to take cover. But
And he brought him.
but then he remembered that his partner inside was allergic to bees, so he couldn't go inside. So he just stood outside.
He should have kicked the partner out so he could drive away.
No, but the partner would be with the bees.
Luck, buddy.
Yeah, so he
He
ended
just
up
jumped on the
getting-
fire truck and they would have drove off.
or the hose his ass off.
He ended
Yeah.
up getting about 15 to 20 bee stings.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did backup arrive?
And then so backup arrived.
And then the cops were like, drop your weapon. And they're trying to shoot the bees.
It's like, rah,
Shoot them with guns.
And then the bees form a gun. They fire
Oh
a
shit.
gun.
And then you see the whole thing go,
Way!
They shoot more bees.
yeah.
Damn. That'd be tight. Oh, it's kind of like Winnie the Pooh. You brought up Christopher Robin. In
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh, they actually do that. remember that scene when he goes up in the tree and then he's like he covers himself in mud because he gets a balloon to go up and then the bees attack.
Who did? Winnie?
No one knows what you're talking
Yeah, and then he ends up swallowing a whole bunch of bees and then he goes pew pew. No, you don't remember?
I do remember, but I wanted to leave you hanging.
Well, I keep playing the scene in my head the longer you leave me hanging. So
my favorite
I'm
episode.
enjoying it. Anyway, so then that's when the firefighters, the fire department came and they called in police to like.
Why don't they call beekeepers?
I know.
No, they
The
did.
wrong people.
No, they did eventually.
They're like, this is our jurisdiction. You be fucking beekeeper.
Yeah, and I don't know, like, and who knows the number of beekeepers? You know what I'm saying? It's not like they have an emergency.
We have Google. We have a computer.
There's no time for that, Gio. It's an emergency.
You don't know how cops take.
You send more innocent people into fucking the battlefield unprepared?
Gio.
I'm glad
cops
you're not the
take,
chief of police.
Cops take jurisdiction very seriously, okay? Yeah. And we don't need these beekeepers fucking trampling on my crime scene, okay?
FBI comes, hey police, it's my job now.
Hey.
The CIA comes in, it's my job now.
We got these fucking beekeepers contaminating my crime scene.
Yeah.
I hope these beekeepers, their emergency vehicle is a big bee.
Beehive.
That'd be tight.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's
That's
a
like a
good
big
Honeycomb?
one bee.
No.
How cute.
Bee. That's
You know, the police should have a car that's just like a big badge.
a badge.
I wish things were like that. That's
Yeah.
so cute.
Oh, like it opens up. It's like it flaps open and then it shows the back.
Gull wing door.
Yeah.
Yeah, or a giant donut, like an Oscar Mayer mobile. But
Or a pig on with the uniform.
Like a big pig with wheels.
I was waiting on one of y'all to say.
A big pig with wheels, yeah, probably.
Wow. Anyway, back to the story.
Instead of
As it drives. Yeah, when you honk the horn. And then the cops are like, how are you gonna make fun of me now? I'm literally in a pig car.
I'm owning it, bro.
Guess what, bro? It doesn't hurt me anymore.
That's the siren. I'm owning it, dude. We got a pig car.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, back to the story. Responders, they ended up using foam and CO2 extinguishers to disperse the bees.
Oh.
So some bees were
I thought they
killed.
froze the motherfuckers with the foam.
They use smoke on bees, man.
Oh yeah.
It like
They
subdues them.
killed bees, these fucking animals.
Some
how?
of them died.
PETA.
What do? Did they use Raid?
Well, I just told you what they use. They use foam and CO2 extinguishers.
Oh,
And
I didn't know they
then-
can die from that.
Well, some
That's
of them
fucked up.
Yeah, so then that's when they were saying that they were trying to get the bees to just fly away and dissipate. That's
They didn't want to leave.
Those bees attacked a police officer,
I
Gio.
know.
No, what did the police officer do to them
Fireman.
first? Oh, the fireman, that's
I
different.
didn't know they could die from foam.
They should have just drove by with like a float with the flowers and shit.
Oh, and then it would have took
All the
them.
bees would have been like,
Pasadena.
oh yeah.
That's how you could move them out of the Pasadena.
All the bees would have been like, damn, never mind.
That's really good. Just
Yeah.
take him to Sun Valley or some
Yeah.
shit.
Stupid.
Yeah, so eventually a beekeeper removed the bee.
You see, the beekeeper would have done it.
Okay, fine. You got your beekeeper. Are you happy?
But this is what? Like 40,000 bees, right? That means a lot of them came out and they formed a whole fucking country together.
Damn.
Pretty much.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Then they were saying that it was kind of like a movie scene, like just seeing all this.
Black cloud.
Yeah.
I would have been
Well,
laughing.
black and yellow
at
cloud.
the-
Black and yellow cloud.
Don't fuck off, Tim.
What's it gonna say?
Fuck off.
What's it gonna say?
That
There were 2 firefighters, 1 police officer, and 2 civilians that ended up going to the hospital to be treated. There were other people that got stung, but they declined medical assistance. So they were saying that these
They're like, Steve, they're not pussies.
I'm not a little pussy. I'm not gonna go to the fucking.
All been stung by bees before?
oh hell yeah,
Never.
Never.
Never, and I don't want to.
Just yellow jacket.
multiple times.
Taika got stung before us.
Well, Mia, you got stung by yellow jackets too, right?
But also bees as well.
I stepped on a bee.
You guys never got stung just fucking around
I
outside?
never got stung by a bee.
But Taika did.
I was at the beach.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Beach.
Little did I know that I was gonna step on a bee.
Are you allergic? You seem like you'd be allergic.
Really?
Yeah.
You're allergic to everything, babe.
You always have random nosebleeds and shit.
I know, but I'm not allergic to bee stings.
How would you know if you're allergic?
Yeah, how would you know if you've never been stung?
Stung, dude.
I might be allergic.
We should.
When he dies, he knows.
Yeah.
If I get stung and also my throat closes up and my eyes fucking start going
Do you
back.
have a EpiPen with you? You should, because I feel like you should.
Don't you gotta get prescribed one of those things?
EpiPen thing.
Is there that much shit that you would need an EpiPen?
He's medically a pain in the ass. Hang with him.
We need one.
Yeah.
We need one to be with Bart.
Interesting. Pollen and cats. Okay, so like I feel like if you're allergic to pollen, then you're not allergic to bees, because that's like They love
The
that.
friends.
Yeah. I don't. But I mean, there's no.
I like your logic.
I know it makes
I
no
like your
sense.
logic. I like your science.
I've only been stung once on my finger when I was 8 years old with a plastic golf club, and I like hit a tree, and I think a bee was on it, and it stung me on the finger. And
I got stung on the ankle and I didn't even realize I got stung until later, and it was like already all swollen and like itchy, and because I was in the middle of shopping, and my sister tells me, "Oh, you got stung by a bee." I'm like, "When?"
Oh
I never
shit.
felt it.
Oh, so
Wow,
you
you're a
got,
shopaholic. You didn't even give a fuck.
Oh yeah.
You just shop until you're dropping.
Yeah, I was dropping. That's it.
so you got stung on the ankle and when you stepped on the bee at the beach?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's an unlucky foot.
For real. Was it the same foot?
I don't know.
Damn, poor bee at the beach that was like chilling, tanning on the beach. And then you fucking come ruin and it's time. Yeah.
But
Poor me, I was chilling at the beach, and then the
You-
fucking bee
you
decides
were
to be
walking.
upside down in the sand
Trying to tan his ass.
Butt facing up.
Jeff's at the beach looking for the stores, trying to shop.
until I dropped.
Yeah, the fucking bees were there.
Jeez,
Yeah.
man.
Anyway, back to these bees. They were saying that these bees, they were Africanized bees.
Africanized.
Oh.
African killer bees.
Yeah, so they were saying that, so the term Africanized bees is a term used to refer to a hybrid of the African honeybee and the European honeybees. And so
Interracial bees.
Well, it's
African
so it's
honeybees are
colonized
generally-
bees.
and they tend to be more aggressive.
Oh, well, of course.
They were saying in the 90s.
Listen, they didn't want to come here, I'll say that.
Exactly.
Nobody talks about it.
Yeah, so then they're saying they have a nickname of the killer bee, but that is an overhype of the danger that they pose. It's just that this term gives the impression that bees are out to kill when they are actually just defending.
Gee, I
their
wonder
hive.
where that term came from. The fucking
The Wu-Tang
media-
Clan.
The media fucking talked about killer bees, African killer bees,
Yeah.
for like years.
That was in the
on end.
90s, and then they kind of associated with black people. That's why they didn't like it.
Oh, because they're from Africa?
African that are more aggressive. They're killer bees.
I heard they're Dominican bees.
Dominican.
I heard they could dance pretty good too.
Oh yeah, I heard
know-
that those bees look way older than they're on baseball teams.
They should have the Asian bees because the Asian bees will do like math really, really good.
That's tight.
And they
They
also
won't be very aggressive. They'll
they
be
can't
very-
fly in a straight line either.
But they also don't like themselves because they're bees and not A's.
Make that joke.